Hello everyone, it's Pierre here, Piotr Fisner. Guys, so in today's episode we've got a candidate number 1 or candidate number 2. No, this is not the candidate. This is something which I had to buy tips for, because we've got 5 pins on the star. I'll get the bigger one because it's quite difficult actually to see on the smaller one because of the 4K camera. If you don't have a driver for it, it doesn't do 4K. So it is 5 pin, 5 corners, star, 5 whatever, lobby, LOB, different strokes, you know, different names for different. But then it's working. And the problem was that customer have booked in at bookrepair.online.co.uk Bose model 419356. I'll put the name in the title. Hello Simon. You can wave to everyone. Hello. Hello people. Yes. Show like this. Show like this. Oh, now you're, yeah. Give us some like, people. Thank you very much. Yes, we need some likes. Well, we don't need, that would be exaggeration, but we really appreciate all the likes which are coming in our way. That is unscrewing. Yes, unscrewing. Yes, okay. Can you now go please downstairs? And so you can say bye-bye. You can say bye-bye.
I'm so thirsty and hungry.
You say to Gregor to give you a juice, please, okay? If he will resist, I will come. Go. Go. Just go.
And also I'm hungry.
Okay, bye-bye. Go to Gregor. Okay, let's do like this, because we don't know what to expect, to be true. I never opened these. That's my first time. So, yay. Okay, so we know that there is a bottom and there is a top. And why suddenly... Ah, okay, because they are now loose. So, okay, so the question is if the battery module is charging or not. And if does charge, yes. And if does hold the power. Okay, so let's check this one first. Let's get some module. Because what's the problem is customer wrote, when charge flashes twice, orange and solid red light, no charging, but it's findable via Bluetooth. So there is only a problem with a charging. Actually, to be true, I wrote that customer was telling me what to write, because I was booking. Yeah, we've got it. Let's do to 20 volts. Okay, let's get this. Believe or not, this pack cost like 50 quid or something. It's like mad price. For what? I would say for what? Oh, come on, we need better than that. Yeah, so we know that the battery number 1 and battery number 2 holds the charge. Okay, now what charge do we have? We've got micro USB charge. Okay, so we need a charger, USB charger, and then we can get the tester for the USB port, because I'm skinny and I can't buy at the moment mechanic or some other USB, you know, power station for USBs that I see that how many amps we can pull. Okay, I'll pause because my son is coming, so he will need something. Okay, so we're back. So what I did is I took my time off camera. I've plugged in the USB charger and USB tester, so we will know exactly how many amps we will pull. Because as I said, I'm a Ebenezer Scrooge for the moment. I just spent too much money on too many things, but I had to, because customers are coming and they are not happy. I want to do you a stand so that you can see it, you know, better. Just curious what I can use for as the stand, and the longer I look at it, the less I see. Okay, we've got it. We've got this. So let's look here. Maybe that will be okay. Okay, again, pause. Again, my son is coming. Sorry, I know it's it's a bit disturbing, but you can imagine how disturbing it is this here. If I have to do what I'm doing, and believe me, it's even more behind the scenes. Unfortunately, okay, we can see 5.12 volts, the yellow one, 5.14 jumping, and we've got 0 amps on the green one, yes, here. So let's plug it in. And we've got only 0.10, 0.11, 0.06, and that's the red already. Okay, so it is a problem with charging. 0.11, so it doesn't take a lot of current. So now the question is, what's causing for it to not take a current? Okay, let's check for some problems on the board. Maybe it will be easy visible. Let's get this one off, and let's see first, if we're getting here proper voltage. Okay, so I'll get my magnifying glass. Okay, I'll get a meter. Let's check if we've got those 5 volts visible here. Okay, we need to pick some point first at the charger. That's 180. That's 180 versus this one, 5 volts. Okay, so if we've got 5 volts, that means this is coming to here for sure, and that goes through to this one and this one. So then again, here should be somewhere here. Okay, it's looking quite thick here, but the first one here, I can't find the proper place actually. Quite interesting. That goes through 1, 2, 3, at least 3 pins here. Three volts, 3.3 volts. Am I wrong? No, okay, so this one is the first pin. Okay, so now this one 1.68, this one here 5 volts. So one of those should show us 5 volts here. Okay, well, that's weird that nowhere we can find 5 volts. It has to be somewhere here. Yeah, that's 5 volts. Why this 5 volts comes to here? That's V-bus. And why this doesn't come to here? So in that case, those are not connected. So that's a 5 volt. No, it's not the ground. Huh? That's quite interesting. Okay. Okay, so that's a 5 volt. Now this is charging at, okay, this is not charging at 5 volts. 293 minus 293. Oh, come on. That's weird. Because this looking like it would be below the power. Ah, it's deeper. Okay. 287 and we've got 293.94. Okay, so now the question is if that's a problem with the battery pack, okay, or that's not a problem with the battery pack and that's a problem with some circuitry, because this 0.08 doesn't help. Okay, that's too little. We can switch it off for now. There is nothing warm, so we can't say that it is a problem with that. Now what we can test is this should be going, because that's the inlet. Oh, okay, I removed that, that's fine. Okay, so that's the inlet and that should be the outlet to the battery. Okay, that should be the outlet to the battery. At least that's looking like, but I might be wrong. Okay, so here I don't see anything, so that's for sure not on this side. So here that should be this side. Okay guys, so to make sure, okay, I need to take it off this connector. That's looking like a battery connector. That's a typical battery connector. Oh, okay, so that goes here, that goes to this one. So I would open this one first, which is a 1, 2, 3 Torx, the 6 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's looking like a 6. So guess what? They've made it only 5. Oh, sorry. They've made only 5. Oh, that's the wrong size. Yeah, one size wrong. That's more like an Xbox. Yeah, Xbox bigger one. So Torx for the Xbox. Now 50 pounds for this battery is, I'd say, a bit of rip-off, because that's a charging circuitry. Okay, so if the battery would be with this charging circuitry, that would be too much, whereas, you know, this speaker is extremely dear and I don't know why they charge and for what. For now I don't see a value to be in it to the level that I would pay so much for it. Oh, there are 4 more screws here. and the same screws actually. So I don't know if I can remove that one, but for sure we can try to remove this one, and that should give us an access to the battery. These are the same with these, so the lower screws which are mounted lower, well, lower screws which are mounted lower. I'm really smart today, you know. I don't know, my IQ skyrocket to the moon. At least are the same, you know. That's what I meant to say. If you didn't have a laugh yet out of my intelligence, you should. That's the time. Okay, so yes, now okay, now we get it out. Brilliant. Okay. My son is coming again. I don't see anything here on those batteries. IS 16046, so that should be 16046. That doesn't make sense. Type 16008 doesn't make sense. This looks like 18650 or something. I don't have a, you know, measure anything like roller or whatever, but these looking like a regular one. I wouldn't say these are, you know, special. Now again, this is the electronics, okay, and the electronics can be integrated with this. Okay, so now this one should give us a power, but this should charge as well this one. So I can't see more screws anywhere, and maybe, just maybe, I have to desolder something before taking it apart, because some of those battery parts are working like that. For instance, you might have solder on these joints, and until you will remove it, you know, until you won't remove it, or these and these, then you won't be able to take this out. But you need to keep in mind that you might reprogram them when you're doing so. And it's looking like those pins are going down there. So these 4 volts, 4 pins, yes, those 4 pins having a flux. Comparing to the rest of the board, they got a flux. Now what I could do, yes, what I could do is I could check for shorts on the board. Oh, no shorts on capacitors. That's a good sign. And the small ones. Now these can have short. Yeah, because these are not capacitors. The longer you work with these devices, then the more you know about it. That's looking like a diode. It's behaving like one even. So okay, I don't see any damage here. The only thing what I see here actually is the power that comes in that might not be, you know, that's ground, that's V plus. Yeah, so that doesn't give us all power, because that's a ground, that's V plus. So if this V plus is not working, that's a problem. Again, that's a there should be, you know, like if that power here on those two pins of the battery, okay, is showing 287, I'd assumed that we need this power visible somewhere here as well. Okay, because this should go out somewhere here. That's a ground. Okay, so I don't see it on this side. Okay, so let me go to this side now and let's try. Okay, these are connected together. Look, so these probably won't do anything because these are connected. So the only thing which we could talk about are these connectors. Okay, so then again we've got 286 and 294, but because these are connected in series, yes, that's plus and that's minus. We see we can glue it back on and we don't have to worry about it, and we can just check this one. So we would expect to have 5.8 volts somewhere, yes, somewhere on the board, 5.8 volts, which should come out through those pins here or those pins. Okay, so now if we don't have this, then that's something wrong. Okay, and we don't, which is a bit suspicious. Why don't we have? So these are connected to only those. Like, let's get this. Let's get this. You know, I don't have schematics, that's why I don't know everything. But then again, something has to make sense. So what makes sense right now are those connectors which are from the base of this speaker are here. Now these are going to here, so when we are connecting 5 volts, then will be 5 volts on it. Okay, where are those are going? Because that's quite interesting at the moment. So that's a ground. Why both are going to the ground? Now that's weird, guys, because it's J and D, and that's a V bus. Actually, to be true, that V bus is written here and that G and D is written like on this, but these two are going to this. So why, by touching these two? Okay, now no. Okay, now makes sense. I don't know why it was beeping on both. But if this one connects to this one, that's fine, I'm happy with it. And to this one, because these are grounds, that's fine. But this one should connect to this one, whereas it doesn't. So where this one does connect, so would that mean that there's no connection here and that's causing the problem? Because that could be the case. You see, the problem only is with some of them. If I will desolder it, yes, if they holds memory, they will lose that memory, and I don't know if that's safe to, you know, to do it with these, and because that can have PWM management system developed to that level that, you know, but it doesn't do what it's supposed to do anyway, you know. So at the end of the day, what is here to lose? Because I will check the battery pack, and what we can do is I've checked it at the AliExpress. So let's go to AliExpress. Enter. Oh, sorry guys, I'll move you. It's just that I've got my watch list, my account, my orders, okay, my cart. This battery was here. Okay, so look, I'll show you on the screen. Okay, so this one is 24.92 plus VAT, so let's give or take 20%, that would be about $5, yes, so that's 30 plus 640, that's the cheapest battery I found, yes, so that's 50 pounds, but that again, you know, that doesn't show you the second side. Okay, so what I would like to check is Bose Soundlink Revolve Plus. Oh, that's the name, Resolve Plus. I didn't mark the plus sign. Copy, and let's search for it one more time. Maybe there will be something with the like more of the pictures. Yes, like this. Look, maybe this will have hold more pictures, because okay, so those are the pins. Ah, you see, so you need to solder these. Ground. Yes, so that the inner ones are data cables, and this one is like volts in, so you need to solder these ones. Now about these, yes, you don't have these here, so I assume you need to keep your old ones. But at least we know we have to solder them, so I was right. Yes, my guess was right, that you need to desolder these. And now, yes, important, 100% real capacity and newest battery. New batteries must be fully charged and fully discharged 2 to 3 times before being fully conditioned. Yes, we are offering original quantity 1 year. If you are satisfied, do not leave negative feedback. Okay, also, if you can't read English, please enter our store to choose your country language. Okay, so that there is nothing written about, that's only written that the battery must be fully recharged before use. Yes, temporary short capacity of new battery will be resulted from not used for a long time in a normal total capacity, will be reinstated via used for 3-5 times. New battery, when first get the battery, use it out, charge for 5 hours for the first 3 times, use it out again, then if only need to charge about 5 hours for normal use. Do not use inferior charger to recharge this battery in case of damaging the battery. Do not disassemble or change the structure of the battery. Do not put the battery in the charger too long. Do not expose the battery moisture of water. Okay, so guys, what I think, yes, to make a test, what I need to do is I need to, at the moment, I'll finish the video, I'll try to charge it with my bench power supply. Okay, I'll just try to charge it with 7 volts. It's how many it is exactly here. It should be 7.4 or something, just to confirm on this battery pack. No, actually it doesn't confirm on this battery pack, or it does. Yes, 7.2 volts. So I can put like 7.5 volts on it. Okay, I will charge it. I will see how this one behaves. Okay, at the moment we know, we don't believe, but we know that there is a problem with charge. Okay, it's going into the red state. So what I would like to do is I would like to see it with, you've seen the power, let us check it again. So I'll record a part 2 for it. Okay, I'll record a part 2. And we only see 580. Okay, so I will take it to 7.5 volts. I will charge it to 7.5 volts. If I'll see that at 7.5 volts when I'm plugging in everything is normal, I will record a video about this that it is working. We will just put it back together, you know, I will try to use it and test it, yes, because I don't believe there is any problem with this device. It's just the battery. Okay, just the battery. So I would charge it. If that will be okay, like there will be no red LED blinking on this, yes, then we know it's just the battery, and I will try to discharge it and charge it again. If I'll see a problem at any point with those batteries going too low, yes, then I will assume that those batteries either don't receive enough power, yes, or they are just old and we need to replace those two, or the whole pack for about 36 pounds or whatever, yes, or 50 like on the other one, so something like that, let's say 40 pounds. Then again, those has to be desoldered, yes, those pins, mounted, fully charged, yes, before use, and conditioned 3 to 5 times before making sure that everything's okay. But that's it, you know, no more. It's 32 minutes. We see what I've done. You see that I needed special bits, like this bit, 5 stars, not hex, not 6, but 5. 5 pins on the Torx, and it's a security Torx, so with a hole inside, yes. So that's what it is in this video. Guys, sorry for trouble with my kid earlier on. Unfortunately, that's the thing. I'm working from home, so I can't avoid. Believe me, it was much worse here, so you had a light time. I don't know what else value I can give you apart from let's wait to the part 2 and let's see if, you know, what's causing the problem. I will try to charge it with my charger. It should charge no problem with my bench power supply, and if I will see any more issues, I will try to record this issue in the episode number 2. But for this video, thank you very much for those who liked or subscribed, and guys, see you in the next video. Bye bye.